Rin's older brother Sae wants to snatch a player from Blue Lock to play with him in the U20 game, but who is he gonna pick and why is it a crazy selection? Incoming manga spoilers. We learned that the player Sae chooses is Shiro, which sounds bad at first, for Blue Lock that is, losing such a great player, but when Ego explains it, his reasons make a lot of sense. He points out that Rin and Shiro can't play together on the same team, and we know that for a fact, we've seen it before. Rin is obviously the top player in Blue Lock and for sure gets a spot on the team. Shiro on the other hand, while very good, is more of a wild card and unpredictable because of how he acts, and he also has an inability to get along with Rin. This guy is a total lunatic who's likely to get a red card and kicked out of the game for causing trouble or trying to fight his own teammates or even other players. He's like a dog with no leash. He's a great player, but it's not worth putting your team at risk or losing a player because they can't control themselves or work well with your star athlete. Plus, Shiro is a striker who mainly focuses on scoring for himself, as you saw when he ended up trying to take goals away from Rin earlier. So why does Sae choose Shiro if he seems so uncontrollable? It's pretty simple actually. Even though Shiro is wild and unpredictable, he has a lot of potential, especially as a striker. There's no denying that. Sae needed somebody who could really take advantage of his amazing passes to score tough goals. When Shiro is allowed to play freely, their teamwork is impressive. We see this clearly in the U20 game when they finally let Shiro loose in the second half. Sae picked Shiro because he believes he can be the one to handle Shiro's wild nature, like cracking a tough puzzle. He thinks he can lead Shiro, who is difficult for others to control. Rin even says this during the U20 game, which is part of the reason why Sae chooses Shiro over him. And it turns out Sae made the right choice because Shiro is really fascinated and drawn in by Sae's talent. He wants to stay close to Sae now because Sae's playstyle and incredible passes give Shiro the freedom to play his best on the field and just go apeshit wild. But comment and let me know, how do you think the U20 could go if Blue Lock had Shiro and decided to give someone else up? What if it was Isagi who Sae selected? Would the game be as interesting? I'd love to hear your thoughts.